Tensions are boiling over in the Middle East. Israel and the Iran-backed militant group in Lebanon, Hezbollah, exchanged heavy gunfire yesterday, but have backed away from an all-out war. Hezbollah says it launched more than 300 rockets at Israel in retaliation for Israel's assassination of a senior Hezbollah leader last month. U.S. leaders on both sides of the aisle paying close attention to the conflict.
I am deeply concerned about the violence and chaos spreading throughout the region. This just underscores the emergency. We need to put an end to this war. We need to stop all the bombing, get the hostages back home.
If I were the state of Israel, I would tell the Ayatollah, if these people do not come home alive, the ones that are left alive, and if we don't get the bodies of the fallen, we're going to blow up your oil refineries. That's the only way you're ever going to get the hostages released, is to put pressure on Iran.
Meanwhile, Israel and Hamas still haven't reached a ceasefire deal. This comes after extensive negotiations over the weekend in Cairo. Officials say the talks will continue in the coming days. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump ramping up their campaign efforts in several battleground states. NBC's Alice Barr has details on next steps as the two presidential candidates prep for a debate.
The conventions behind them, Vice President Harris and former President Trump ready to battle it out in the final 10 weeks before Election Day.
We are charting a new way forward.
We need to turn the page of 4 years of calamity and failure. They have had calamity.
The former president casting doubt on the next big mile marker, a September 10th debate. Overnight accusing ABC News of biased coverage and questioning why he would debate Ms. Harris on that network. His running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, appearing on NBC's Meet the Press, insisting Mr. Trump would not impose a federal abortion ban.
So he would veto a federal abortion ban?
I think he would. He said that explicitly, that he would. No Republican, at least no Republican with any reasonable power, is saying that we should have a complete national abortion ban.
Top Democrats pushing back on one of the party's top issues.
American women are not stupid, and we are not going to trust the futures of our daughters and granddaughters to two men who have openly bragged about blocking access to abortion for women all across this country.
Vice President Harris vowed to restore reproductive rights in her convention speech Thursday night. The campaign saying it's raised more than $40 million since then, adding to the $500 million since President Biden dropped out 5 weeks ago. The Trump campaign saying it raised almost $139 million in the month of July. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
The Trump campaign is also coming out of this weekend with a major endorsement from RFK Jr. He threw his support behind the former president after suspending his run for the White House Friday. Here in Missouri, 3 new laws are set to take effect Wednesday. Celebratory gunfire across the state will be illegal. Anyone 62 years and older will be eligible for a senior property tax break, and the minimum salary for teachers will increase to $40,000 a year. Protecting yourself online, how you can strengthen your security and safeguard your money.
And Kay, we're already in the 90s right now, so we'll check out the real field temperature coming up and the rain chances this week and talk more about that heat and humidity.